What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a mat Pilates workout with a THERABAND. If you don't have a THERABAND, it's not a big deal. This is just a long resistance band. So if you have something else that's gonna work the same, go ahead and grab onto that. If you don't have it, you can do this workout without it. That's totally fine. We're going to start with a little bit of a warm up. So if you come into a comfortable seat, that's gonna be a good spot for you to start. Plant your sits bones down into the mat and then just take your shoulders so they come right on top of your hips. We'll take a nice deep breath right here, big inhale. And we'll exhale, let everything go. Good, 3 more like that, big inhale. We'll exhale, let it go. Good, 2 more, big inhale. We'll exhale, let it all go. And last one, big inhale. We'll exhale, let it all go. Good. From right here, go ahead and grab onto your THERABAND. You're just going to take your band, grab onto it so that your arms are about shoulder distance apart. We're just going to take an exhale. You'll press out onto the band. You'll inhale, take it right back in. Now, if you need to move your hands a little bit further apart, go ahead and do that. Press out, pull in. Let's do this 5 more times. We'll press out. We'll pull in. That's 5. This is going to be 4. We'll go 3, 2, and last one. Good. Take your arms so they're back in line with your shoulders. You still have a little bit of tension on that band. We're just going to take an exhale. You'll lift that band so it comes up overhead. We'll inhale, take the arms so they come right back down in front of you. Good. We'll keep going like that. I got a pack of these bands probably 2 months ago from Target, and I have been like trying to figure out how to use them. And today is finally the day that I'm filming a workout with these. I never use them in my everyday life, but I think I've figured out some fun things for us to do today. We'll do 2 more like this. 2. And we'll go last one. Hold right there. I want you to keep the left arm still. We're just going to pull down on the right. And press up. We'll pull down and press up. Let's do 5 more. 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. And last one. We're going to press the right side up, hold it right there, pull down on the left. We'll pull and press for 5 more. 5, 4, 3. I'm like, just holding onto the band is enough. This is 2. And last one, you're going to press that left arm back up. We'll do that with both arms. Exhaling to bend the elbows. You can take the band back behind your head. Inhale, press right back up. Let's do that 5 more times. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take everything in. Take a nice deep breath, little roll of the shoulders. From right here, we're going to take the legs so they come all the way out in front of us. I want you to take your band. You're going to bring it right around your feet and then grab onto the band. I'd say by the ends is going to be perfect. Open your feet up just so that they're about hips distance apart. Maybe you go a little bit wider than that. And then from right here, we'll just take an inhale. You sit up nice and tall. Exhale, we'll draw belly button to spine. You'll start to roll yourself back. Go about 3/4 of the way down. Inhale right there, and then exhale, scoop and lift all the way back up. We'll keep going like that. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll it back. Good. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, take it right back up. Let's do 4 more right there. 4, This is going to be 3. This is 2. And then last one, I want you to roll 3/4 of the way back, hold it right there. See if you can draw the belly button in a little bit more, pull hips to ribs a little bit more. You'll give me 10 tiny pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to roll all the way down from right here. Take your band so it comes into your right hand. So you're holding on to everything with the right hand. We're going to take that left arm. You reach it up and over, reach over towards the right corner of your mat. So you get a nice big side body stretch. Good. Left arm is going to come back up. We'll roll ourselves up to center and then switch the band so it comes over into the left. We'll roll down on the left side. You come all the way down. You reach your right arm so it comes up overhead and then reach the right hand over towards the left corner of the mat, opening up into your right side. Kind of like what we would do on the tower with a push through bar with our kind of side body stretch. We'll pull that right arm in. We're going to roll ourselves back up to center. Now the band comes back into both of your hands. Okay, we're going to do just an assisted roll up. Okay, and this will be nice if you struggle. If you struggle with the roll up and it's tough for you to not use momentum on the way up, this band is going to help you with that, okay? We take a big inhale, sit up nice and tall. We'll exhale, tuck and roll ourselves back. We're gonna come all the way down to the mat. You keep hanging on to that band. We're gonna inhale down at the bottom and then you'll exhale, tuck chin to chest, draw the belly button in. You're gonna let the band help you. Tuck the tailbone under, press into the hips, press into the heels, roll all the way up. Good, inhale up at the top. We'll exhale, roll it back. In my beginner Pilates videos, a lot of people said they had a tough time not using momentum on the way up. So if that was you, if you struggled there, I want you to get one of these bands and let it assist you. Another good way to get better at the roll up is to have something to press your feet into. If you can press into a wall, that is super helpful. Because the way down is usually not where a lot of us have problems. It's right about here. Once you get to here, you're like, oh, shoot, what do I do? Right? It's like you use momentum or you just don't get up. Okay, so I want you to start to focus on not using momentum on your way up. Okay, let's do 4 more like that. And I would argue that's the hardest part about the roll up, is using sheer core strength to get yourself up. But you use your breath, you tuck the tail under, press into the backs of the hips, press into the backs of the heels. Right here, we let that band help us. This is gonna be 3. Ooh. Gets harder and harder. This is gonna be 2, especially when you feel like your pants are gonna fall off, right? In the roll up, it's like your leggings slide around so much that it's like, that is, I would say, probably the most challenging thing. Most challenging thing for me is my leggings sliding. This is our last one. We're gonna tuck and roll back. Good, inhale right here and then roll all the way back up. Whoo, good. Once you get all the way up, I want you to cross your band. Okay, just cross it so you've got one or your left side loop in the right hand and vice versa. We're just gonna take a variation on saw right here. We're gonna inhale to twist over to the left. You're gonna reach that left hand to the outside of the left, or right hand to the outside of the left foot, sorry. So we release a little bit of tension on that band. We're gonna exhale, pull back up. Okay, same thing on the other side. And instead of reaching to the outside of the foot, I just kind of trialed that one for myself. Instead of reaching to the outside, you'll take your hand to center and then just pull back on that opposite side loop. Okay, so we get a twist, but we get a little bit of stretch too. Or a little bit of work, I should say. Let's do 2 more each side. So we're bending back on the left side, pushing the right hand forward to the center of that loop. Good. These will be our last ones. kind of like saw, but not really. Sorry to confuse you guys out there. Sometimes I say something and then I don't work through it before I start to film, and that's where we end up there. From right here, we're gonna roll ourselves all the way down. The band's gonna come with you. You can release your grip on it for a second. We're gonna do a fun little supine ab series. We're gonna start right here just by taking the band right over the arch of the right foot, and you're gonna grab onto that band. You can either go in both hands or just in one hand, doesn't really matter to me. I would go both hands though, if it were me. We're gonna take that left leg so it goes all the way out in front of us, and you're gonna lower your right leg down at about a 45. From right here, we'll tuck the chin to the chest on an exhale. You'll pull onto that band to roll yourself up. Look at you, single leg teaser right there. We're gonna inhale at the top, exhale, we roll it all the way back. Now I need to scoot back a little bit on my mat or else things are gonna go astray. Okay, so we have to push into the band with our foot. We tuck and roll up. You're gonna pull that band in. So you pull elbows into the rib cage and you just get up as high as you can go. So for me, that one wasn't so good. That's okay. It's the same thing with the roll up. You wanna try and not use momentum on your way up. However, if you get to a point that you kinda need to, that's okay. Good, we'll do 3 more just like this. You press into the band, you pull on, or you press into the band with your foot, but you pull on the band with your hands. That's what I should say. Sorry, I'm like trying to figure out how to teach with a new accessory. I'm having a tough time over here. Hopefully visually it makes more sense. Good, this is our last one. Good. We're gonna roll about 3/4 of the way back, just so we're right at the base of the shoulder blades. Keep hanging on to that band. You're gonna flex your foot, and then I want you to take your left leg. You're gonna lift the left foot off of the mat. We're gonna bend the knee, kick the leg up. Okay, bend the knee, kick the leg out. So we're just moving in through that loop. Good, and we're letting the band help us get up a little bit higher in our crunch. Sometimes like having the hands behind the head or hands out by the hips, it doesn't give us enough support. This is gonna give you a little bit more support up in that crunch. However, if you wanna drop your head down, you go ahead, you drop it down. Good. Let's do 3 more. 2. And last one. Good. From right here, left leg comes down. We're gonna grab onto that band and just swap it over to the other side. We'll do that same thing on the left foot, putting the loop over the arch of the foot. I'm gonna grab onto my loop a little bit of a different way because it's hurting my hands. I just have sensitive joints, so that's a me thing, I think. We're gonna lower that left leg down to about a 45. We exhale, we'll take that single leg teaser, tucking chin to chest, drawing the belly button in. We push into the band. We're gonna pull those elbows in so that we roll ourselves up. We inhale up at the top, we're gonna exhale, take it right back down. Now, not every rep is gonna go as easily as that one did, probably, is my guess. Knowing myself, it probably will not go as easily as the first one. Yep, nope. Let's do 3 more just like this. We'll go 3. This is 2. And last one. Oh, good. Take things about 3/4 of the way back. Hold right there. So you're holding up in that crunch. You're letting the band help you. We'll lift the right leg. We're going to bend the knee, kick the right leg up. So you might have to open your legs out just so you have some room to move the right leg. So bend in, kick up. You'll bend in, kick out. Good. Bend in, kick up. We bend, kick out. Now I find for me, holding onto the band like this, it helps me to feel things a little bit deeper in my core. And since I kind of have my elbows tucked into my ribs, I also feel some engagement in the lats, which we love. Let's do 3 more. 2. And last one. Good. With that last one, right leg can come down. We'll grab onto that loop, take it off of the foot. Take a second, just kind of move out through your fingertips if they feel a little bit weird from the band, that's okay. Now we're just gonna grab onto the band. We'll just hold it in our hands. Give yourself a little bit of tension. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. We'll lift our legs so they come up into a tabletop position. Now I'm just gonna keep my head down on the mat, but if you wanna lift up into a crunch, you're more than welcome to do that. From right here, we'll just take the right toes. You're gonna tap down, lift up, left toes tap down, lift up. We tap and lift, we tap and lift. Now the band right here is forcing us to engage in our upper body. Okay, so we're squeezing a little bit into the lats. Hopefully we're squeezing a little bit more into our core as well. With knees above the hips and that tabletop, it helps us to activate into the low abs. Good, let's do 2 more each side. 2 and 2. We'll go last one. And 1, hold the legs at tabletop. We're gonna shoot the right leg forward, pull it in, left leg forward, we pull it in like that. We keep moving. If you wanna come up into a crunch, you can. I'm gonna give you another option though. We'll make this kind of a bicycle crunch. As the right leg goes forward, we'll take the arms and the band out to the left side. We'll pull through center. Same thing on the other side, coming to the outside of that right leg, shooting the left leg out. We're gonna do 4 more just like this. And we'll start counting once I come over to the left side because that's where we started. 4. We'll go 4, 3, 3. This is 2, and 2. Last one. And 1. Good. Right here, lift that band so it comes up above your chest. We're going to tuck knees to nose and then push the legs straight out. We'll do 5 more. Tuck knees to nose. Push the legs out. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Head can drop down, knees can hug in, take a deep breath. From right here, we're gonna make a little loop at the end of our band. So just make a little loop and then tie a knot. Okay. It doesn't have to be a super tight knot, but just not enough that it doesn't come undone for what we're gonna do. And you shouldn't have to do anything that crazy. Okay, from right here, we're gonna come all the way up into a tabletop position. And we're gonna go right forearm down, left hand down. We'll take that little loop that we just made. You're gonna put the loop around your left foot. And then we'll take our band. You're just gonna hang on to it with your left hand. So just press down into it. And now we're gonna open up the hips. You're gonna push your left leg out. So hips are opened up to me. We're just gonna take that left foot. We'll lower and lift. Lower and lift. Good. We lower and lift. That's perfect. Let's do 4 more. 4. This is 3. We'll go 2. And last one. Good, you're gonna hold right there. Now I want you to bend the knee. Pull the knee in towards your elbow. You're gonna lose some tension on the band. That's okay. Exhale, flex your foot, press it back out. Now the hips are opened up to me, or opened up to the left side of your mat, I should say. And we have even pressure through the right forearm, the left hand, and the right knee. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're gonna push that left leg back out. Now from right here, point your toe. You're gonna kick forward and then sweep back. We're not gonna do a whole lot of that one. Forward and back. Let's go 5 more. 5. We'll go 6. Oh, sorry. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. One more thing right here. Your leg is going to stay pressed behind you. We'll lower down. You're going to lift back up. Bend the knee to the elbow. Kick out from there. Sweep it back. Lower. Lift. Bend knee to elbow. Kick out. Sweep back. 5 more. This is 5. This is 4. We'll go 3. 2. This one's harder than I thought it was going to be. And last one. Good. With that last one, your left knee can come down. You're just going to press hips to heels, reach the arms long in front of you. Take that nice deep breath. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So when you're ready, I'm going to flip around so that you guys can see me on the right side. We'll just take that little loop that we made. You'll bring it over the arch of your right foot. Okay, and then we'll set up this same way, this time left forearm coming down onto the mat. You got that band in your right hand, okay? So right hand down on the mat. We're gonna shoot, we're gonna shoot the right leg back. You'll open up through your hips and you'll just start with your foot down on the mat. We'll lift and lower, we lift and lower. I'm so annoyed. My Spotify has been acting like, God, like the middle child, honestly. Like, it's been so annoying. It's stopping and starting all the time. It just like doesn't want to play my music. I'm so irritated. But it's okay. I don't need music to get me through, but I'll link the playlist that I was listening to for this. It was a Taylor Swift Pilates playlist. Let's do 3 more. 3. Good. We'll go 2. Last one, you lift and hold. We're going to start to bend the knee in towards the elbow. You lose a little bit of tension on the band. That's okay. Flex your foot, push it right back out. Bend the knee and press it out. Good. Bend and press. 5 more. We'll bend and press. We'll bend and press. This is 3. We'll go 2. Ooh. And last one, you're going to kick your leg back, hold it right there. You kick to me and you kick back. Out and back. We'll go out and back. It's not a whole lot more. 5 more. 5 is still a lot. 4. This is 3. We'll go 2. And last one. Good. Take your foot down to the mat. Now the fun one, will lift the right leg. You bend knee to elbow. You kick out and then sweep back. Lower, lift, bend, kick, sweep, lower, lift. We'll do 4 more. That was 4. 3. This is 2. This is really hard, you guys. Ouch. Sorry for coming up with this. Last one, bend knee to elbow, kick your leg out, sweep it back, lower down. Right knee comes all the way down. We press hips back to heels. You can let go of the band. You can step out of the loop. We're done with it. That's the good news. Hips are going all the way back to your heels. Your arms are going to reach long in front of you. We'll take a deep breath right here, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. We let it all go. Good. Right here, walk both of your hands over towards the right side of your mat. So you open up a little bit into the left, reaching back into the hips. Good. We'll walk both of our hands through center and then take them over to the left, opening up in the right side. Again, reaching back into your hips. Nice deep breath. Good. We'll walk back through center, and then when you're ready, press yourself up into a tabletop position, hands down, knees back. We'll take an inhale to dip the belly down, open up the chest, draw the shoulder blades together. We'll exhale, press into the heels of the hands, curve the spine up. Good, 2 more. We dip it down. And we'll press it up. Good. Inhale, dip down. Exhale, press away. Good. With that final one, you can go hips to heels, come all the way up into a seated position, and you guys made it all the way to the end. Congratulations. You are awesome. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I will see you guys in our next video. I just can't resist you. You got me thinking love.